Hello everybody and welcome back to Higher Learning Test Prep's online video tutorial series. Today number 13 in this ACT test. It says in the figure below, G is the center of the circle, LK is a diameter, H lies on the circle, J lies outside the circle on LK, and JM is tangent to the circle at M. Which of the following angles or minor arcs has the greatest degree measure? Well, really, think about it. All this information here is sort of presented to you visually in a more useful way down here, which is why we typically say, go to the end of the question, read it first, and then see what you need here. It seems pretty obvious that all the things that are going on in this paragraph are evident in this example, in this visual example. Now, they want to know what's the greatest degree measure. Okay, if we look at what's going on here, we can say a few things for sure. You could eyeball it, say, look, LM looks bigger than MK. You could also say JMG, that doesn't look as big, so you might, if you were guessing, cross that off. LHK looks smaller than LM, and MJL certainly looks smaller than all the rest. So you could just guess A and move on, and that would be pretty okay. Let's see what we can learn, though, about this question. Now, it says that we have, this is the real key, that JM is tangent, which means this is 90 degrees. That is, it only touches at one point. That makes this angle between the radius GM and the line JM 90 degree angle. It's the definition of tangent. Okay, so then we know some things. For instance, we know G, this angle here at G, call it MGK, is smaller than 90 degrees. Less than 90. I'll even make it an extreme case and say it's 89 degrees, and this is 1. Or vice versa. All we know is it's less than 90. My point is that this is greater than 90. If these numbers were accurate here, if this is 89, this would be 91. And now I've made up these numbers just to prove a point here. So what I've proven here is that MK, this arc, is less than the other arc, LM. So B is out for that reason. Another thing to consider here, which ends up being really important, is that the measure of the arc is proportional to the measure of the angle when we're dealing with central angles. So this 91 is proportional to this arc length, where this 89 is proportional. And again, we've made these numbers up just for the sake of thinking about what's going on. JMG, this angle at M, is, we know for sure, no matter what we make up for angles, that this angle is 90 because it's tangent. LHK may not seem really that obvious right away, but this one is also 90. Pause the video if you think you know why. If you haven't figured it out, or if you have, let's talk about it. This angle, we talked about central angles and the proportion of the angle to the arc length. Well, this is what's called an inscribed angle. Inscribed angle, where the 3 points are on the edges of the circle and not in the middle. Well, this LK, if it goes through the middle of the circle, we know this is 180 degrees. We've sort of already been assuming that. If this is 180 degrees, this angle must be 90 degrees, because the inscribed angle is half of the arc length, proportionally speaking. So this arc length is half of the circle, proportional to 180 degrees. So this is 90 degrees. So that's out for that reason. And then MJL, we know, again, if this is 90, this angle right here at, call it GMJ, we know that this angle right here must be less than 90. Pause the video if you need to figure out why. The reason, of course, is that the three angles of this triangle here must add up to 180. So if this one's already 90, or half of it, the other two, the sum of those two is 90, so this one must be smaller than 90. So we don't know for sure what these numbers are. I've made them up, but we know that LM is bigger than 90. All the other ones are 90 or less. Okay, hope that helped. Let us know if you need any other help whatsoever on the SAT or ACT. Shoot us an email, a Facebook message, tweet at us. We'll be happy to get in touch and provide you with a free video or help you with some one-on-one tutoring, the best one-on-one tutoring in the land, in the world, in outer space too, as far as we know, but we can't be sure of that. Take care. Have a great day.